Welcome back to the Western Reserve Cocktail Corner. I'm joined alongside Western Reserve's Kevin Thomas, and today we're making the apple ginger margarita. Kevin, where do we start?
We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the cocktail first.
Okay.
So most people don't know, but the margarita actually is a spin-off of a cocktail that was called the Daisy that was originally here in the United States. And it's really when Prohibition hit and everybody started to go down to Mexico to drink that the actual margarita was born. And that's really when the cocktail was first established.
Kevin, can you go a little bit into detail about the difference between Reposado and then Blanco?
Yeah. So obviously this is a Reposado. You notice it has a little bit of a kind of a dark amber color to it. So really what we do first is we do the fermentation of that organic agave. It comes off the still and looks just like water, a little bit higher proof than water, but we let it sit for about 45 days or so just to kind of have it rest, let the flavors meld, and also let some of the oils kind of settle. And then what we do is we actually take our used bourbon barrels after we freshly dump them, we fill them with basically that clear Blanco, and then after about 10 to 12 months, we'll harvest those barrels, and that's really what kind of makes it a reposado. It means rested in Spanish. So it has to be less than a year, has to be more than basically 60 days. We like it a little bit closer towards that 12-year mark. Gives it a little bit more kind of the caramel and some of the sweet notes of the bourbon, married with the delicious flavor of the agave plant. So. Fresh ingredients are the key to this cocktail, and really the key to any other cocktail. And today, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do seasonal variations. So we're in October here in New York, and also the Northeast, and we couldn't think of anything better than to kind of go with apples. So we're going to go ahead. We'll get started with a margarita. It's going to be a shaken cocktail. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take our Boston shaker here. Okay. We're going to start off with 2 ounces of our award-winning Reposado. We kind of go with the Reposado because we are getting a little bit more into the fall. This holds up a little bit better on the fall flavors. Then we're going to put 1 ounce of fresh apple cider. This is actually from our local Wegmans here, and it's a Honey Crisp apple cider. And then what we have here is actually 1 ounce of an apple ginger agave simple syrup. We do actually have the recipe in terms of how to make this. It'll be on our Facebook page. We'll also be kind of going over this recipe at the cocktail class for Global, awesome. At Global. And then what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze basically 1/2 of a lime in here. This is really, I feel like a margarita is not a margarita without a little bit of lime. So, okay. So again, just to run down on the ingredients, 2 ounces of Reposado, 1 ounce of basically fresh apple cider, 1 ounce of that apple ginger simple syrup, and then more or less 1/2 of the lime. And then we'll go ahead and put the ice in our shaker. Okay. Go ahead, get that sealed. Give it a good shake, and then pour that off. And then we're just going to garnish that with a little bit of an apple wedge there. And I'll let you give that guy a try.
Perfect. Oh, wow. Very good. Perfect. I love it.
All right, perfect.
Perfect fall drink. Thanks for joining us here at the Western Reserve Cocktail Corner. See you next time.